If you're self-hosting anything, a Plex server, a Home Assistant, or a Minecraft world for your friends, you're probably making a critical mistake, punching holes through your firewall. We have all done it. It's the old way. But opening a port is like leaving your front door open so your friend can visit, while ignoring the fact that every thief in the neighborhood is also trying to handle. Today, we stop doing that. I'm going to show you how to access any device on your network securely without ever opening a port on your router. We are using Tailscale. It's good, it's free, and by the end of the video, we are gonna be closing all the ports on your router for good. To understand why we need Tailscale, we first need to understand the dangers of port forwarding. Your home router does a job called NAT, Network Address Translation. Think of your router as a receptionist at a massive secure office building. The building has one public address, but inside there are hundreds of private offices. When you browse the web, your computer asks your receptionist to get the data for you. The receptionist goes out, gets it, and comes back and hands it right to you. The outside world never sees inside the building. When you open a port, you are basically telling your receptionist, if anyone asks for Office 999, just send them right through. No need to check their ID or their bags. It could be anyone on the entire internet. Here's the scary reality. There are automated bots which constantly scans the entire internet. In fact, research shows that common ports like 32400 for Plex and port 22 for SSH are probed very frequently, often multiple times per minute by automated bots. If the software on that port has a vulnerability, one that you might not even know about, the attackers can just get in, and after that they can pivot to your various devices like your personal laptop, your NAS, your backups and everything, essentially destroying your entire digital world from within. So we need a way to get into the building without leaving the door wide open. This is where Tailscale comes in. Tailscale is a mesh VPN. Now don't confuse this with the VPN you use to watch Netflix in Japan. That is a privacy proxy. Tailscale creates a private encrypted network on top of the internet. It connects your devices directly to each other no matter where you are. Under the hood, this is built on WireGuard. WireGuard is state-of-the-art in cryptography. It's incredibly fast, lightweight, and secure. But if you've ever tried to set up a raw WireGuard, you know it's a headache. Tailscale is what makes WireGuard usable. Under the hood, it directly manages all the keys and configs for you. It takes complexity out of the equation. Now, the million-dollar question. If I don't open a port, how does the connection go through? Tailscale uses a technique called NAT traversal, also known as UDP hole punching. Here's the simple version. Your home server makes an outbound connection to Tailscale. Your phone at the coffee shop also makes an outbound signal. Now the coordination server at Tailscale sees that these guys want to talk, and they just send it coordinates to each other. Now, since both the devices have started the connection from inside, the firewall allows the traffic. They establish a direct peer-to-peer encrypted tunnel. The result, the ISP can't read the data, the hacker at your coffee shop can't read the data, even the Tailscale company can't read your data. They only manages the connections and coordinate them. They don't see the actual packets. Everything is encrypted gibberish to them. Enough theory, let's build it. I have a fresh server here running a simple web dashboard, and I want to access it from my phone on 4G. Now the first step is going to be, we are gonna go to tailscale.com and we are gonna use the free account, which is pretty generous. So here's a small survey. We are just gonna go through this pretty fast. Okay, so what we're gonna do is just copy this link and go to the fresh install of server and paste it. What this will do is this will install Tailscale for us, and once that's done, we are supposed to just run sudo tailscale up, and this will give us a link, and we will paste this link in a web browser, and this will allow us to connect our server directly to our tailnet. See, login successful. I can go to my old and see the Tailscale demo is already a part of tailnet, and we have this IP. Now that we have authenticated to Tailscale, what we are gonna do now is run a Python server. So let's see, we have a file called hi.txt. This is empty right now, but that doesn't matter. We are just going to do python 3-n http.server. This will start a server on port 8000, and we are going to try to access this through our phone now. Okay, after installing Tailscale, the first step is gonna be going and turning off the Wi-Fi. And now that we are on 4G, we are gonna go to our Tailscale app and log in with the same account which we used to create the tailnet. Okay, and we are gonna connect. Got login successful here. Okay, we can see the Tailscale demo server and our phone on the tailnet. Let's copy the IP address and go to the browser, and we are just gonna paste this browser over here and add port 8000 where we started our server, and boom, we can see the Python server and we can access it through 4G on our home network. Look at that, instant access. I just bypassed my firewall, traversed the entire internet securely, and accessed my internal dashboard without ever opening a port. The pro features, subnet and exit nodes. Okay, installing an app on the phone is easy, but what about devices where you can't install the apps? What about your network printer, your IP cameras, or that old NAS which does not support Tailscale? Do you have to leave those stranded? Instead, you can tell your home server, advertise my entire home network on Tailnet. On Linux, you can advertise routes and then approve that using your admin console. Once you do that, your phone doesn't just see the server, it sees your entire home network, your printer, your IP cameras, your router admin page, and whatever else you have on your home network, as if you were just sitting on the couch. Feature number 2, exit nodes. Let's say you are at an airport, the free Wi-Fi is sketchy, you need to check your bank account. You would have to use commercial VPN, right? No, you can just use Tailscale's exit nodes. With Tailscale, you can turn your home server into an exit node. On the phone, you select use exit node. Now all your internet traffic gets routed through an encrypted tunnel to your home and exits to the internet through your home connection. To the bank, it just looks like you're sitting at your own desk. To the airport Wi-Fi, it just looks like random gibberish. It is the ultimate privacy tool. The era of open port is over, at least for most home users. There's almost never a good reason to expose ports directly anymore. Tailscale gives you the convenience of the cloud with the privacy of self-hosting. It punches through tough firewalls, handles CGNAT if you are on Starlink or a shared apartment Wi-Fi, and it keeps your network invisible to those shady scanners. So do yourself a favor, log into your router tonight, delete those port forwarding rules, set up Tailscale. Your future self and the network logs will thank you. If you want to see how I built this server, check out this playlist over here. And if you want to see more deep dive into the sudo mode networking, hit subscribe. Stay secure and I'll see you in the next one.